I was still carrying around a bit of shame about my life and about my journey because I, as a child, was made to feel shameful about myself. And I didn't realize that I was actually carrying it throughout my journey still to this day. And hey everyone, welcome to another episode of She Stays Wet with your girl, Joanna Divine. So this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm actually getting ready to go out with some friends during the day, and I thought that you guys could get ready with me in my bathroom. So this is actually the first time that I'm filming in my bathroom, so please, please, please bear with me. It's a work in progress and we're feeling our oats. But before we get into it, I just want to thank everyone for your continued love and support. The last series of videos that we did with my son Mason have just really taken off, and I could not do it without the support of you guys. Like, you have no idea like what it means to me. And just to see like the numbers go up, the likes go up, the subscribers go up, like all of the new subscribers. Hey guys, I'm just loving you for your continued love and support. And if you like what you see, you like what you're about to hear, please, please, please continue to hit subscribe, like, and share the videos. Okay, so we're in my bathroom, and today I'm going to be wearing this shirt that says, "Don't get mad, get Pussy," because I'm going out to Gay Pride here in Queens. Gonna be hanging out with some friends and just feeling my oats. I'm really excited. Today is June the 2nd, and I haven't really hung out with my friends like this in a while because I've been so focused on work and just life and doing whatever. But here we go. Okay, so the first thing that I always do, I have nothing on my face except I have a little bit of this on, which is my Thayer's facial mist, and I actually need like a little bit more because I'm going out in the daytime. I don't want to use too much makeup. I want to use like look as natural as possible, but I do want my makeup to stay. So I like my ELF. This is the base, the Power Grip Primer, and I use this with a brush. And so it's going to be kind of weird for me because my mirror is right here and you guys are right here. So you're just going to follow me along, and we're just going to be going like this. If you guys can also tell with my alopecia journey, it's been going really, really well. My hair has grown enough to where I was able to do some extensions, and my lovely coworker Nordia crocheted my hair, my natural hair, and then placed the extensions like all throughout the hair, and it's just like amazing. Crochet is like really good, especially when you want to protect the hair underneath, but you still want your scalp to breathe and you want to be feeling your oats during the summer. And the last thing that I want on my head during the summer is a damn wig. I just got tired of the wigs. As I told you guys before, she was crocheting my hair. Not crocheting my hair. She was cornrowing my hair, allowing it to grow. And there's still some areas of baldness there, or like thinning. But for the most part, she was able to, you know, really get the cornrows in, and then she crocheted the hair through. And these are really amazing locks, and I'm just loving them. Absolutely loving them. Everywhere I go, I get a lot of compliments on them. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the skin. Whenever I go out like during the day, I want my skin to look its absolute best, but I don't want it to be thick. So for today, I'm actually going to use MAC's Studio Radiance Face and Body Sheer Foundation. As you guys may know, like I got a little bit of a tan, so my skin is like really glowing right now, and I want to continue that like through the face. Like if you have like really glowy tan skin and then you make your face like really like matte, it's going to look like makeup and then not makeup. But I want everything to kind of blend to where you're really not going to see any lines of demarcation or anything like that. So what I do is, actually, yeah, I can put it on the back of my hand because I'm not going to use that much. So, and I'm just going to feather it in with this right here. And as you can see, it really like blends in, gives you nice coverage, and it'll last like all day, especially like with the primer underneath. It's gonna like really look great. I put a little bit under my eyes just to give the concealer that I'm gonna place underneath a base to adhere to. I'm really not gonna do that much today. It's basically gonna be skin. I'm gonna fill in my brows a little bit. I have my eyebrows gently tattooed, and they've been tattooed for a couple of years now, because I just wanted to get to the point where I could like wake up and like use the least amount of makeup possible. See, that looks good. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to see how this is gonna look in the natural light, so I'll probably step out for a moment and take a mirror with me and see how this is gonna look. But so far, yeah, it looks really good. Okay, so I'm gonna put that away. And then the next thing that I like to do is my cheekbones, to kind of contour them. So I got this product from my mom. Oh, what is this on here? I have to clean my makeup drawer. Like, this is horrible. If you guys could see this, you would be so pissed at me. But luckily you can't. So this is the Rimmel London Jelly Bronzer. And as you can see, okay, so like right here on my cheekbones, a little bit of my forehead, a little bit of my jawline, like I want a little bit more definition. But once again, I don't want it to look makeup-y. So this is like a gel. And then I just take this really good brush. Not a brush, this is a sponge. It's my bronzing sponge. That's why it's like kind of brown. And then I just go, see that line right there? I just kind of go in here, give me a little bit more definition. So like, yeah, that looks good. I just wanted to look sun-kissed, like I just got back, like Jiggly Caliente would say, just got back from Saint-Tropez, which I did. I went to the Berkshires with a bunch of friends of mine and coworkers, and it was just like really wonderful. And I sat outside with a little bit of body oil on for like no time at all, and my skin got crazy, crazy dark. Okay, so that I think is gonna look good. So see, I just want like a little bit more definition on this side. Okay, so I can probably do this better. And so while we're doing this, I just want to talk to you guys and just let you know about some recent things that have been going on in my life. I become a lot more comfortable. Like I'm getting to a place where I'm like much more comfortable in my skin. For a while, I was like kind of denying my journey for a while, like online and like in other public forums, like on social media and stuff. Not like anybody was like asking me questions about myself, but I just wasn't talking about the fact of, you know, my journey, of my trans intersex journey, and like what I've been through in my life, because I just wanted to kind of leave it behind. But recently I've been doing a little bit of soul searching, and denying a part of myself is so it wasn't like I was trying to go stealth or like disappear or just like act like I haven't been through what I've been through. But I think like part of me was still a little bit shameful. This is Il Maquillage. This is my concealer, and it's called Fuck I'm Flawless in the color of 09. And then I blend it in with a brush. So I think like subconsciously, I was still carrying around a bit of shame about my life and about my journey because I, as a child, was made to feel shameful about myself. And I didn't realize that I was actually carrying it throughout my journey still to this day. And I'm a work in progress. I put a little bit on my eyelid to make my eyeshadow stick. I'm definitely what you would consider like a work in progress. I think we all are. And as you guys know, like I have kids from my chosen family. I have people in my family that like really adore me. I just didn't want to be known or have any more scarlet letters attached to me. And I think that's something that I personally have to deal with, because people know who I am. People, when they meet me, I'm not trying to fool anybody or trying to like act like I'm somebody that I'm not. Yes, I am a woman of a different experience. I can't change that. If you don't like me because of that, then that's on you and it has nothing to do with me. I like me. I think I'm a pretty cool person. And I'm fun. I like to have fun. I like to giggle. I like to laugh. I like to make stupid like jokes with people. And I'm silly. I'm romantic. I'm loving. I'm all the things that make a really great person. And if that's gonna close some doors on my journey, and it's gonna not allow me to like enter certain rooms, okay, I can deal with that. But my life is pretty decent. I'm not rich or anything. I'm not wanting for anything. I have wonderful friends. I have great people in my life. And, I'm on my way. And, denying like who I am, like not necessarily like I have to go around and like tell everybody all of my business, but, I find that people, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like maybe I'm trying to say like I'm really still learning how to love myself. And I think we all are, and like embracing every aspect of myself. Cause I think like after, I went through what I went through and had, the talks with the doctors and talks with like sociologists and psychologists, and figured out like what was going on with me after I tried to kill myself like twice and things didn't work because I learned like I wasn't really trying to kill myself. I was actually just trying to make the pain stop. And once I realized like that's what was going on, I think I'm sorry, I was just looking to make sure that my mic is still on. I think I just never really talked about the shame of being me. I kind of delved on it a little bit, like in the last video with my son, and was talking about, how I was made to feel about myself, like how my parents, like, made me feel shameful for who I was, and it wasn't their fault. I'm not blaming them or anything. This is Studio Fix Powder Plus Foundation, and I just put a little bit under my eyes and in my T-zone just to keep that part a little bit more matte to where this part can have the glow. So yeah, work in progress. Learning to love myself is a journey, and I'm liking the journey. Not loving the journey, but I mean, I wish things could have been different. I wish like I didn't have to go through what I had to go through, but then like, who would I be? Who would I be without all of that? And I think part of it also is like when dating and when trying to like find someone to like really love you for you, that those letters like the T and the I still carry a lot of stigma. And I didn't want that to hinder me from finding the person that I want to be with. So I think I was trying to kind of push it down and hide it, rather than embrace it. And if, that hinders me from finding someone in the long run, then so be it. It is what it is. So right now I'm just contouring with a little bit of powder, because I want to set like the jelly like through here. So this is my contour, and I'm going in these shades right here. As you can see, there's some of my favorite, and I'm just kind of giving myself a little bit more cheek. So yeah, I hope like what I just talked about makes sense to me. And I think I'm not alone. Like, I think a lot of people, whether cis, whether intersex, whether trans, whether all of the above, I think everybody is on a journey of self-acceptance and self-love. And I think like that's something that we shouldn't be afraid to talk about, because I think like the less that we talk about things, the more that we hinder ourselves from being really happy. And like people are so fearful of the unknown and like what they don't understand. And I don't even understand me. I don't know why science made me or genealogy made me the way that I am, but I embrace it now. And like I said before, there's some days that I don't embrace it, but for the most part,
she's got a point.
She's
an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
See, that looks good. That's the way it's gonna look. Yeah, that looks good, because then I'm gonna go in with like bronzy kind of eyeshadow and do a little bit of a lip and a cheek and then set it. Okay,
so those are my lights. So what I like to do is I want to set this with my Thayers. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is my eyes. I'm going to keep my eyes really, really natural because I'm going like for a very bronzy look today. So we're going to do, oh my God, like don't look at this shadow. This needs to be clean. Like this is bad, but yeah, I'm going to go in the bronze color today. These are just like some basic bronzy shadows, and I'm just going to kind of go all over. I want to look sun-kissed, because like, I want to look like I have makeup on, but I don't. Like I want to look, subtle. And when you're in the sunlight and the direct light, makeup can look really crazy. So I put that right on top of my hydrated skin. There's a little bit of concealer on, there's a little bit of powder on my eyes. So this ain't going nowhere. Not gonna do the brow bone and all of that highlighted stuff. No, not during the daytime. If I was going out at night, yeah. I think I will be going out tonight because it's around 1:30 right now. And so I'm gonna meet them like around 2:30 or so. And then I'm gonna meet my sister later on tonight, and we're gonna go like for drinks afterwards. So it's gonna be a long day. Okay, so this is my Kevin Aquan, the Precision Brow Pencil. I forget what color this is, dark brunette. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this over here. But yeah, and the reason that I was really like wanting to discuss this with you guys is because I saw how many of you guys are like reacting to my last video, and the love and the outpouring of caring, and like nobody gives a damn, but they're really intrigued by it. Like I feel like maybe I can help somebody, and if I can help someone, like I've helped myself just by kind of talking this out and realizing that I was still holding on to some shame. I wanted the channel to be all about fun and laughs, and yeah, we can do that, and we can have like those intimate conversations. Like I can tell you guys about how, when I first started doing makeup in like 1998 or 99, what that journey was like. Like I remember watching my mother in the mirror getting ready when I was little, and I would just kind of emulate that. And like my first times going out in public, without really knowing what I was doing regarding to makeup, I was just kind of doing what my mom was doing, and I looked crazy. Like I would do stuff like from the 80s and 90s, like crazy ass shadows and not contouring. And I mean, contouring wasn't a really big thing back then, and it was like, it was big, but it was more severe. Like it was like that hard nose and hard this and black and all of this stuff. And I just look at those pictures from back in the day and I looked insane. But I was feeling myself and I was trying and experimenting and loving on me. And then, meeting amazing celebrities like through my life of as a makeup artist. Like when I was working for MAC, I got to work on Cirque du Soleil. I got to fashion show certified, so I got to like meet Oscar de la Renta and Kabuki and Paris Hilton and Naomi Campbell and Maya and Star Jones and all of these amazing people backstage. That's where I met Beyonce. And I was just so enamored by the fact that they're just people. Like I always like put people on this pedestal, but like I realized like they're just like me. Well, not just like me, but we're all the same. We're all like human beings just trying to figure it out. And I think that's the whole area of opportunity that people are afraid of. Like people want to put people in a box and say, no, you're this, I'm that, I'm better than you because I didn't blah, 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 blah. Whatever. That doesn't work for me anymore. I'm tired of living in that space. I don't think it's healthy. And I was even falling victim to it. Like I was making decisions like, it was just a nightmare. Don't get me wrong. I have had amazing, amazing life experiences, but I don't take anything back. I don't really regret anything. But if there was a genie and I had the chance to do it all over again, I'm just brushing this in. If I had the chance to do it all over again, I think number one, I would have really not given a hell what anybody thought about me. But then like you can't help like who your family is, or like who is in charge of raising you. I love my parents. I love my mom. My dad, it's a work in progress. I mean, I love the man for giving me life, but we don't really have a relationship, and that's once again his loss, not mine. But it's a work in progress. Like we text from time to time. But his religion and all that crap like gets in the way of him seeing me for who I am. And maybe that'll change one day, but maybe it won't. Got to make peace with that. And I think that was part of me holding on to shame, because it's like, I don't have like that fatherly figure. I mean, I do, but then I don't, it's like I do have him, but I don't really. If you guys saw this drawer, you would be so mad at me. But there's this palette that I need. And I think, it's right here. There's this palette that I'm going to use as my liner. This shadow palette, it's from Sugar Pill. And I'm going to use the color Poison Plum as my liner. So I go in with this powder brush. And I just like lightly dab it, dab it, dab it. Knock off the excess. and I go in and I like do a little bit of a line. Now, when it comes to dating, see, that's kind of cool. When it comes to dating and stuff, yes, I want to be in a relationship, but am I really ready? You know, because they say if you don't love yourself, then how can you love anyone else? I love me. I think I'm still working on being like in love with me. And maybe like I should give myself a little bit more time to be in love with me so I can love someone else. But, you know, I have needs and I want to, you know, explore my oats before I can explore them, before they're all dried up. Because I want to, you know, I'm wet right now. Not like right now, but, you know, yeah. I'm young. I'm in my late 40s. I have my whole life ahead of me. Like, and I look at people like Mary J. Blige and, you know, Taraji P. Henson and all these amazing women in their 50s, in their early 50s, are single just like me. So, I mean, if they can't find a man, what the hell? But it's not about finding a man. I want the right guy to find me. Like, I'm so sick of looking. It's like so annoying to look. Like the search is just exhausting.
Oh my God.
Are y'all exhausted? Comment below and tell me if you're like you're over it. Cause like, okay, the dating websites, the talking back and forth, the guys who say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" and then you never hear from them again, or like, it's just, I don't know, it's just annoying. Going in and giving myself like a hard crease, just putting a little bit of color, like on the end of the eye and like around the lash line, just to give me like a little pop. And then I'll go in with the liquid black liner, and then that will give me the dimension I'm looking for. So this is like a subtle summer smoky eye, and I'm gonna finish it off with like a nude lip. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You really don't have to like make everything perfect. You just want it to be even. So you don't want one side to be like darker than the other, which is challenging because I can't really tell. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty. And since I have a little, like I have brown eyes, but I have a little touch of a hazel like in the summer. And if I want to make them look more hazel, that's when I go in with the purple, because on the color wheel, like I went to art school, so on the color wheel, the opposite of purple is the green. So when you put those two colors next to each other, that's called complementary colors. And what happens is that they make each other vibrate. So if you want your eyes to look more green, you can put like purples or bronzes around your eye, and it'll pull the green out, because a lot of bronzes have purple plum undertones too. So yeah. Okay, so we're going to use the 24-hour eyeliner by Kiss New York. This is a really good eyeliner, and it really does work. And it lasts a long time. So, comes with like a little pen. See? That's pretty. And then we'll do the other side. Now the key is to match these mofos. So just try to get as close to the lash line as you possibly can. And remember, this is for daytime. For nighttime, you can go a little bit thicker if you want. But this stuff really does last. I think that's close, but it's not close enough. I want it to be like almost perfect. So just to give it a little. Because I don't want my under eye to be like black, but I do want it to have a little pop. See, this one is darker than this one, so I'm gonna have to make this one darker. Shit. Okay, here we go. So now, they're as close as possible. Like, I might fix them a little bit. I want to put a little bit of highlighter, like in the corner of my eye. Like right in here. Just that color right there. Just to give a little bit of brightness. And I like to mix my mascaras. So I'm doing the ELF Lash and Roll, and then I'm gonna do the NK multi-fusion mascara. I didn't know what word that was. It was like covered up by the price tag. So you're gonna put it at the base of the lashes, and then you're just gonna like go up and wiggle and pull. So I'm just going to request that you guys comment below and tell me what other things like you want to talk about. If you want to talk about sex, I can definitely talk about that. If you want to talk about love, if you want to talk about family, if you want to talk about relationships, if you want me to have like interviews with my other kids on here, whatever you guys want. If you want me to cook, if you want me to clean, if you want me to do some travel vlogs, like whatever you guys want to see, I want to give you, because the support that you guys have been showing me these past several weeks is phenomenal, and I honestly cannot thank you enough. Like, it means the absolute world to me to watch my video numbers climb, to have them like reach into the thousands like in several days. Like, what the hell? I can't believe like that many people are really loving what I'm doing, and it just is so validating. You guys have no idea, because I've been on this whole YouTube social media journey for a couple of years, and you know, you think like once you reach a certain age, or once you do like what you've done, you're like, well, you know, maybe it's just not meant for me. You know, maybe I'm not supposed to be a YouTube personality. Maybe I'm not supposed to be a social media personality. And you kind of forget who you are. But then, lo and behold, like you do something that strikes a nerve or means something to people, and then everything changes in an instant. And you start to see yourself differently and start to, you know, really like think like, maybe I can do this. And it's all because of your love and support. So I really want to thank you guys for the love, for the support, for the validation, and for just being there with me. It really means the world to me. You guys have no idea. Like, I look at my numbers every day and I'm just like, what the hell? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gonna put a little bit of Blistex on my lips. And then I'm gonna do a little bit of blush. I like the blush Orgasm from NARS. I have palettes, so I'm just gonna like take it out of the palette and do this. And do that right above the cheekbone, just to give me like a little glow. And then since I'm going to be drinking today, I'm not planning on doing too much lips. So I'm going to keep it like really subtle. Ever since I started like really embracing blush, it just makes you like feel so alive, and you feel so healthy and yummy and just everything. Okay, and then I'll probably put like a nude lip gloss on top, and then spray myself again with the Thayer's spray. Set everything. Maybe I'll go in with a little bit more highlight right in the corner, like right in there, just to kind of brighten me up with the Studio Fix. And finish off with a little bit of body glow. And then get dressed and be out. Highlight right there just to kind of brighten you up a little bit. And then go. This is a really great powder brush I got from Clé de Peau, which is amazing. It's for their powder, but it's like all natural fibers, and you just like, oh, it's so, so good. I think that's it. I'm gonna get dressed and head out. I love you guys for watching. I love you guys for being there for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so, so, so much again. And like I said before, please comment below or anything that you'd like to see. If you haven't subscribed already, please click subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. I love you for watching, and I love you for being you, and I love you for loving me for being me. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.